Day 6 we carried on building our house. We also spent a long time trying to shoot birds. I was totally bad at this because I am new to arc and don't have experience with bow and arrows. Well, very well. Not as good as brutal. As you can see in this clip, it took so long for us to try and... well, mostly it took so long for me just to try and shoot down one of these horrible thieving birds that irritate you a lot in the game. And here's a clip on how long it took. Come on, why can't I knock this thing down? This is irritating. Goodness. Right. Oh, I think I hit him. Come on. Oh, I hit him. Nice, nice, nice. Dude, why are these birds so hard to use with... why are these things so hard to shoot with bows and arrows? Come on. Come on, just... why? No! No! Yeah, this process of shooting birds literally carried on near to the evening, as you can see. Come on. No, I keep aiming in really stupid directions. Why can't I get this thing? Jesus. Come on. No. I think you're supposed to like aim in front of them and predict where they're going. Come on. Dude, man, this is so hard to hit. How was Brutal so good at this? Oh yeah, I think but when I said that, I said this because he's been playing this game for much longer than I have, and he has much more skill with the bow and arrow. Later in the series, you're probably going to see me do much better with bow skills or shooting arrows, because we'll have much better weapons than what we have right now. Kind of rubbish, actually. Right. I am going to make some more arrows so that I can shoot this thing down. Hopefully it works. Right, that should be good. Right. What do I need? Oh, fiber. Let's get some fiber so that we can make more arrows to shoot this bird. What? Brutal, did you already harvested? Oh, okay. Hey, why are you hitting me? Yeah, as you can see, Brutal managed to knock down a bird. He will just see a bit of fun. Don't try it, no. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Yes, as you can see, Brutal managed to knock one of the birds down, and I didn't. Not to mention he broke my trousers, which was irritating. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know you could really damage someone with an axe like that. Day 7 we gave up trying to kill all those nasty birds, and we found a ruins, which was quite good. We managed to get some levels on our parasols, and as you can see, I thought I could mine the ruins, which would be kind of cool. Brutal wanted to go up here mostly because there was metal, as you can see right here, but sadly I couldn't mine it because I didn't have any metal tools to mine it with. If you mine it with stone axe, it won't work. Anyways, you had to be careful when going down because there was a Therizinosaurus quite near to where this was, and we did not want to get ambushed by a Therizinosaurus because those things are vicious and they are horrible, mostly to humans, trespassing in its land, which is basically where we are right now. Okay, I don't think this Therizinosaurus can get us. Right, I think we might be good. Yeah, we're good. It's far away. Can you imagine if it just comes out and jumps off from the bush? Anyways, we did have some sort of surprise on the way back. Apparently, we saw a spooked tech parasaur, and we were assuming it was probably something like a Baryonyx, or the one that killed Jade and ambushed us in the last episode. But instead of Baryonyx, apparently it was a Sarco. Anyways, when we managed to get away, we started tracking moss chops, but we didn't realise that it's a friendly animal and you just have to feed it berries. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why we did that, Brutal's never managed to tame one of them. It's a friendly animal. He made the mistake. And I didn't know because I'm still a noob to this game. But, you know, succeeding there and then. Or there, here and then. Sorry, like that. Oh, what's going on with that parasol? It's me. Anyways, Brutal at this point still didn't realise that what's it called? Moss chops are friendly, and he was trying to find berries for it. We were assuming that's what it liked. I was kind of concerned of what was going on with that parasol. I wonder why it just did not decide to move. No, maybe it was just programmed to be an idiot. That's my best guess. Anyways, with the weird stuff out of the way, and the failed attempt to catch moss chops, we decided to put metal that we had. I had one because I'm weird. Why would I only have one? I have no idea. But anyways, we decided to put metal in this refining forge that we made so that we could make useful tools in the future, such as flak armor, metal tools, and metal weapons, and all the stuff to keep us protected. But one thing. Metal is going to take a long time to get, and you'll see a lot in the future about it, since we're not going to have to go to the volcanoes to get it. Through the night, we just carried on building our house. It still took a long time. Well, we were upgrading it into wood. But day 7, we found a Spinosaurus that looked pretty evil. It looked a bit like the one from Jurassic Park 3. It was not at high level; it was only a level 4. But we thinking of taming it, but we didn't really want to mess with it. It was not in a bad place. It was in a bad place to try and tame it. Ooh, that thing's not going to be very good. It's probably going to kill all our stuff that comes over here. Oh, by the way, it was not the same Spino as we encountered before. It was a different Spino. The other one was a female. This one looks like a demon from hell. But I actually quite like it. Quite creepy, actually. Why does it keep looking at us? It just looks really creepy. Anyways, Brutal said he wanted to leave this thing because we did not want to mess with it, especially in the state. If you're wondering what that noise in the background is, it beats me. It's probably a little child on the streets, not having a good time. Anyways, this Spino was still kind of scaring me because I did not want it to come near our base and to trash all of our hard work, because it would mean that we'd have to go to a different base. God, does that kid on the street ever shut up? Anyways, this Spino was not having a nice time. It looks like it was killing something or in a fight with probably a Baryonyx or a Megalodon. We know, just harvesting fish. Who knows? Anyways, it carried on to the night. I was still watching. Spino was still being mean. As always, Spinos are never really nice in this game since they kill everything they see. Anyways, we left it behind as well as we did with the first one we encountered. God, kid on street, shut up. Anyways, we left that spine behind, and hopefully it would not come and eat us alive in the night. That would not be very nice and trash our base. But as I said, we just left it and carried on upgrading our house to wood, because wood is a stronger material than thatch, and it is more efficient than thatch, because thatch is for starters, and you know, thatch at the end of the day is probably the worst thing to use for a base. Anyways, if you keep it as thatch, then you're just a noob. Okay, that was kind of rude. Sorry, out there. I shouldn't really say that, because I am a noob myself at this game. Anyways, I don't really know why I was still like really desperate for that Spino. I thought it was kind of cool. I kind of wanted it because mostly of its awesome hellish looking beast sort of thing. I mean, if we managed to get it, I probably would have called it Brutus or something like that. Maybe Brutal, I don't know. It was still scary though. But then I thought, how are we going to tame it? Does it mean you need to tame these things from a high place, and we don't have enough narcotics for it? Plus, we need loads of trank arrows and narcotics. Anyways, if you're wondering what this clip here is, it's me basically getting stuck in the night, not knowing what to do. God, this is so annoying. We're going to have to... What was that? Oh, 10 pence. Nice. If you're wondering what that was, it's not the voiceover part. It was a coin. I dropped 10 pence. Lol. Anyways, I was thinking that we should have built more torches out so that we could at least see around the base, since it was pitch black. God, why do I keep dropping coins? It's kind of annoying. Anyways, this was still taking a long time. If this wasn't cropped, then it would probably have taken about around 4 hours work to upgrade to wood, because we need a lot of it. Maybe not 4 hours, maybe a bit less than that, because this was not that big, but it's pretty big because Brutal needs a big base and he can't live with a small base, so everything must be big. Okay, that was actually kind of rude. So this night was actually pretty long, probably because I forgot to crop this part, or I'm not bothered to crop this part. I mean, because I've done enough cropping for once in this day, since this was, when I'm editing, I don't feel like cropping very much. Well, I thought I'd crop this out so much, but sadly not. Anyways, as you can see, at least you can see us working on the base. Here's me struggling with replacing a lot of thatch with wood. And sometimes you have a little bit of a problem, because you can sometimes sort of see through the thatch. Doesn't really make sense, but I know we're not very accurate builders in this sometimes. If you don't get your builds right, then you know what happens. Oh, and one thing, I don't even know why I bothered to not crop out the night parts, since they take so long and the days are more important, which is what I'm focusing on really. But you know, why not leave some night time? And that for some reason this video not cropping its parts, which since I told it to, since I actually cropped it myself. God, this is taking... Well, anyways, whilst this was happening, I was just looking at some sort of tutorials on YouTube, so don't feel weird if you're just bored waiting. Do the same thing. Lol, Zanny Zebra, nice. Anyways, day 9 I believe it is. The Spino was still there, being nasty, and I was still worried, but we had our best hopes that the Spino would not come across. Anyways, our base is looking actually quite good, with all the wood going around it. Well, that's what I think anyways. I mean, here's where the problem started. We had to replace some walls because sometimes if you take an important piece out of the house, then it will just collapse. And here's another problem. As you can see, that is see-through. Sorry, not see-through. You can see inside. This doesn't make sense at all. I have no idea why the game did that. Oh, and if you're wondering why our Lysosauruses are inside of our house, it is because we do not want the Spino to come, just in case it crossed, and we did not want it to come and kill our stuff. Anyways, I learnt some more engrams since I had loads of stuff I could learn. Why not? Learnt mostly wood stuff because that's what we needed for the base. I also learnt some saddles as well, because why not? I also learnt how to make ladders, which you would need definitely at some point. I learnt how to make gunpowder, some guns, and I also learnt how to make some hide armor, which is more effective than fiber armor, or thatch armor. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's fiber armor. It's more effective than fiber armor. And oh, that's an egg. Oh, Phosphorus dropped that. If you don't know who Phosphorus is, it is Brutal Deluxe's pet parasaur. Anyways, I was saying that the hide armor is more effective than the what's it called? The fiber armor, because it keeps you warm, and it's especially good when you go out to try and tame some Argentavis, which you definitely will see later in this series. But for now, let's carry on building our base. And for some reason, this video is not getting cropped very much. Okay. Anyways, if it's a long part, and I don't know why, because I did crop a lot of this part out for some reason, I don't think it's saved, then that is just a load of crap. Why would you do that? Why would it just reset? Anyways, since I'm doing a voiceover part here, I'm just going to watch on YouTube until this part ends. Oh, look, it ended. Anyways, I learnt, well, I made some more walls so that we could build our house. Brutal wanted to focus more on the ceiling now, so that we could have an upstairs room, so where we could sleep and store maybe more stuff, since downstairs we stored quite a lot of stuff. And that's it.